Hi, so this week in Tech and Society, we're talking about technology transfer. And the first subject for this section is after watching the video on offshoring and outsourcing, imagine you were the owner of a manufacturing company. Would you consider moving part or all of your operations overseas in order to reduce costs and increase profits, even though it may include laying off local workers? Why or why not? So, to start, I'll define offshoring, which is taking activity and moving it to an offshore location. So, like moving a business to China because it's cheaper there to provide labor. And outsourcing is moving an activity and having it managed by a new company, and it can stay in the country, it doesn't have to leave the country. So, apparently, sometimes those two definitions get mixed up. The advantage of outsourcing is a company can have better understanding of creating specialty products. So if like the example they used in the video, he said if you're developing tires, you can have it developed by like a better tire company can get better products. And the advantage of offshoring is you can get cheaper labor. So like in China, labor costs only $1 per hour, and you can get better access to certain markets. Um, Personally, I was thinking about it for a while. I think it's kind of a hard decision because it could be cheaper to offshore, but I think, well, they were saying with the way China's economy is going, the disadvantage of offshoring is a country can raise their prices and or higher tariffs, so it's harder to send products out. So honestly, it can affect how you make things. So I think I'd keep my business in the country because that's also has a good advantage. You can say made in America. There's a lot of people out there that like to buy just American-made products. And I would consider maybe outsourcing, but disadvantage I said in the video was that a company managing could change prices and affect the things that go along with that. So I think I'd rather keep it in my own hands. And the second part of the discussion was to talk about tariffs. And do you agree that we should increase the use of our tariffs to potentially narrow our trade deficit and increase sales to the U.S.? At first, I thought yes, but after watching the video, he explained that the tariffs have actually been affecting businesses, and businesses are losing money trying to import goods to make their products or sell products, and it's actually affecting what it's like at home because China's increasing their tariffs too. So I think it's actually not working, and I think we should go back on it. But that's just my opinion. I don't know too much about it, so that's just what I gathered from it. And then my first article I found was Trump says tariffs on Chinese goods will stay for substantial period of time, posted on March 21st. And this basically it says that negotiations are ongoing to end trade war with China, but not much has changed since September, really. So Trump still expects them to be around for a while. But then another article I found, which was posted 2 days before, said high level. Well, the title was high level U.S.-China trade talks to resume and final push for deal, posted on March 19th. And the negotiators believe that negotiations should be done by late April to have a deal if they're in the end game. But then 2 days later, Trump says he expects them to be around for a while. So I'm not really sure what's going on with that. But other than that, that's all I have to talk about this week, guys. See ya.